What's good, guys? It's me, Scotty Unfamous, back on screen for New Year, cause we're gonna talk about New Year stuff. Yeah, Happy New Year everyone, happy 2018. Hope you are all doing very lovely. So if you watched my last video, you will know that I kind of disappeared for a hot second because my laptop was all kinds of messed up, and then I had to take it to PC World, and then that was just a whole nother crock of fuckery. But the important thing is that I'm back now with new lighting, new wig, same bad attitude, and more extras. Yeah, so hi. So in this video I wanted to focus on the whole New Year, New Me hype that we go through every single year, and for some reason we never keep. Each year we're like New Year, New Me, and it's like New Year, same old me with some new ass problems. We're not trying to do that again in 2018. We are here to blossom, we are here to flourish and elevate and upgrade and outshine every bitch. We're here to do better. This is the 2000 slay team. We're gonna slay everything we put our hands on, bitch. So what I want to do, as I said, is to really give you guys some tips and tricks on how to actually keep your resolutions, because there's no point in making them again this year and then not keeping them and being all upset at the end of 2018 because you ain't done shit. So it's just little easy tips here and there, you know, just to keep you guys on track and keep you going towards your goal and making sure that you actually achieve them. And I will be checking in with you later on this year, bitch, to ask you how you doing. Before we get into things, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed yet, why not? These videos are awesome. There's also the web series on this channel, which is also very awesome because Teen Vogue said so. So I'm just saying. But click the notification bell so that you never miss any of my videos ever again. Make sure to leave a comment below. Let me know what your resolutions are for this year. So I'm just going to wait for you to just click that subscribe button real quick, and then we will get into the video. Now, the reason that a lot of us often fuck up our New Year, New Me is because the changes that we make, and this is one of the biggest issues with the changes that we make, are so drastic and so sudden. They're like this shock to the system. It's like trying to go from an F to an A+ in one jump. Now the thing is, to get from an F to an A+, you need to do some studying, bitch. You know, you need to get you some knowledge. You need to educate yourself so you can climb them steps and get to be the top bitch that you really are. When I say F is for foundation, bitch. Okay, we're gonna do some Sesame Street. F is for foundation. We are laying the foundations. And the thing is, when we try to jump from the F to the A+, we don't have the correct foundations laid yet to progress. We're not yet in a place where we're not going to desire to fall back into old habits. So what we do is that we kind of slip here, we slip there, then there's a bigger slip somewhere down the line, then we try to reel ourselves back in, and then there's another slip, and then there's the fuck it by around like March. And then we carry on the new year, the same old bitch that we was last year, and the year before that, and the year before that. So my first tip to you guys would be needle point moves. Have you ever made like a to-do list for a day or something, and you say, I'm gonna do this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and then you look at the list and then you become overwhelmed and then you take a nap because it's like this overwhelming feeling and you're putting all this pressure on yourselves to be fixed right now. Being fixed or healing yourself takes time. It's a process, bitch. Do a little each day, because one of the main issues that we have with keeping up these New Year's resolutions or doing these new things to reach our goals is that we lack discipline and we lack consistency. And the reason that we lack this discipline and consistency is because we're not yet at that place where we've readied ourselves to be used to it. Like, we try to like throw ourselves in the deep end right away, and then suddenly you discover that we can't swim. Stick your toe in the water. Start off by doing one thing a day. It doesn't have to be from every single one of your resolutions. Just do one task a day that is going to aid towards your growth. When you're doing these little needle point moves, what you're doing is you're easing yourselves into these processes. You're easing yourselves into these new habits. So it's not going to be like, bam, what is this? It's going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, this is familiar. And the more you familiarize yourself with these tasks, the less daunting it is to do them. Find motivation to do stuff, because there are times you You're not in the mood to do the thing that you know you need to do, and you're gonna find every excuse under the sun, and because you don't want to do it, it's gonna sound good. It's time to stop making excuses. Every time you make an excuse or you procrastinate or you put something off, you are ultimately stalling yourself from living your best life. You are stalling yourself from becoming the person that you want to become. And the thing is, you are already that person, but that person is deep inside of you at the moment, bitch. You need to dig her out. And when you're putting excuses there, all the digging you've been doing from the time when you were doing the shit that you were supposed to do, it's like you're chucking some of the dirt back in. Don't slow your progress for no reason just because you feel like a lazy bitch. Find motivation. Whatever sparked you to do the thing in the first place, write it down somewhere. Keep your goal in mind. Like, okay, for example, with exercise, when I don't want to go to the gym, and I will sit there and I'll go on this IG transformation page and I will see these people that were like 300 pounds and they're now like this big, and I'll be like, if that bitch can do it, and if they're doing, oh, I had motivation, and like, what excuse do I have? None. Let's go. Put your goals or what you hope to achieve in places that you're going to see it every day. I believe heavily in vision boards because sometimes you need to be reminded of the shit that you want. My vision board is my desktop on my laptop. So every time I turn the computer on, boom, there's my dreams. And then it kind of just puts me into this mode like, bitch, let's go. Another thing to do, and this is something that I did in 2016, which is actually really good. Every time something good happened, I wrote it down. And even if it was the tiniest thing, I wrote it down. And every time I felt low or like giving up or something, I'd go back and I would read this list of each time something good had happened. And when you kind of relive those moments in your head, it's like, do you know what? Stuff isn't just shit. Like, it's not a bad life. It's just a bad day. It's a bad moment, and I can turn this around because I've done all this stuff already. All this good shit has happened. There's more good shit to come. Every time you do something that pushes you towards your goal or you achieve anything, write it down. Be like, today I went for a run, or today I filled out an application form for a new job, or today. Anything that you do, write it down, because what it does is it kind of triggers your brain and it gives it like this it's this gratification feeling. You get happy, you get all warm when you see that, yes, I have done this, and it keeps you going. Next thing, stay focused, bitch. You'll be doing stuff to procrastinate, and sometimes you just need to stop yourself and be like, bitch, is what you're doing right now serving you? If you ask yourself that question and the answer is not yes, you automatically kind of think, fix up. Go and do some useful shit. Why the fuck are you wasting your time? We are finite beings. We are not here forever, bitch. You don't have the whole of eternity to make your mark on this world or achieve what you want to achieve. You could get knocked down by a bus tomorrow. Touch wood. Is this wood? Touch something. Or is this making me any money? That's a good question. Is this gonna allow me to buy this new house, to go on this holiday, to get these new shoes, to buy them new Peruvian bundles? Bitch, no, it's not. Let me go do some useful shit. Embrace failure. Failure is good. Failure is something that teaches you the valuable lessons that you need to get from the F bitch to the A+ bitch. When people are on the path to success, they kind of think that, okay, if I do all these things right, then it's just gonna go. That's not how success goes, bitch. Success is an uphill climb, but there are dips and shit. And people often let themselves get deterred by failure. Failure is not a bad thing, and every successful person, every person that we sit and idolize, they have had shitloads of failures. Another thing is, be patient. There's often times when we're just sitting there, oh, why hasn't this happened yet? Why hasn't it happened? With the things that you have now, are you handling them perfectly? Are you consistent? Are you doing this shit every day? Are you 100% disciplined? Like you've got this shit on lock? The likelihood of the answer is no. You do quite well at it, but you're not all the way at the top of that level that you need to be. Now, if you went and got your A+ bitch stuff at your foundation level, you haven't learned enough stuff yet that would equip you to deal with this A+ shit. Sometimes things are taking a little longer for a good reason. By the time you get to A+ bitch levels, you will look back and you will realize why your journey needed to take that long. Another thing, comparison, stop that. All comparison does is kill your joy. They have that and they have, stop watching people. Watch your motherfucking self, bitch. When you're looking at everyone else's lane and you're not focusing on the lane that you're in, you will crash your car, bitch. because you was not paying attention to the shit in front of you. Stay in your lane and slay in your lane. Yes, it's good that that person's doing that and this person's doing that. That's great for them. Congratulate them. Be happy for them. Focus on your shit. The reason they're as far as they are is because they're not worried about you. They're not worried about the next person. They're worrying about themselves. That's what you need to do, bitch. Rules. Every time that there are things that people want to pursue in certain areas, there are certain structures that say a group of successful people are followed. Now, as much as you can follow structures and stuff, what works for some people may not work for you. For example, like I love reading like Forbes and Entrepreneur and all that stuff. Like I like seeing all that shit, and they're always giving out tips. Oh, this is what successful people do. And it's always saying some shit about they get up early, 5 AM, and they watch the sunrise while they drink their filtered vegan water. I am not a morning bitch, okay? I have tried for years. I have accepted I am a night thing. I'm a woman of the darkness. Like, what time is it now? Right now it's 4:20 in the morning right now. I am wide awake. This is my shit. I am most productive during the night. My point is, what you need to do is you figure out what works best for you. As long as you are doing what the fuck needs to be done, you ain't got to be following everybody's tips and tricks for, oh, this is how you should do ABC. Stop worrying about what other people think about your dreams and your goals. Sometimes we have these dreams and we have these big dreams to do these big things, or, you know, to get certain places, and sometimes when we explain what we're trying to do to other people, because it doesn't fit in with their way of thinking, they may discourage you from doing it or try to change your course slightly, or do you know what I mean? They will try to infiltrate it or knock your idea down, because the thing is, they don't have that vision, they don't have that courage, they don't have that tenacity or that determination or that know-how to do what you are doing. And do you know what? You have to get over the fact that people aren't always gonna support what you're doing. Sometimes it's family, sometimes it's friends, whatever. You need to get over the fact that they're not gonna see it, because at the end of the day, once you do what you need to do, then they'll come and be like, ah, so that's what you're doing. Be like, yes, bitch. Just do what you need to do for you. And if it's a thing where people, you know, knocking down your dreams or whatever bothers you so much, don't tell nobody. Real G's move in silence like lasagna, or whatever that shit is that boys say on Twitter. So those are my tips, and I really hope that, you know, you guys will implement them and find them useful. And like I said, I will be checking in on you later this year. So don't forget, I want to see your resolutions down in the comments, or write down your tips and tricks in the comments below for other people that are watching this video that may, you know, want a bit of extra help. And I'm wishing you all a prosperous and beautiful new year. So please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope by now, if you are still here, that I convinced you to subscribe and stuff. So click the subscribe button and also click the notification bell so that you never miss a video ever again. All of my socials, if you're interested in following me, are at Scotty Unfamous, and here's my snap code which you can screenshot and just, you know, that's not even the noise that it makes. And also, you know, you're on the Unfamous channel. This is the Unfamous book. If you've watched the web series, it's basically book 1, and the book carries on into book 2, which tells you the rest of the story, what happens after. Well, I'm not going to spoil it in case some of you guys haven't gotten to the end. But yeah, you can get this at shakirascott.com, where there's also a lot of other wonderful things available. Each Friday I update my story Running Wild, which is a street lit BDSM erotica. And it's really good. It's the winner of the Watty Urban Fiction Award because it's that good. There's currently over 30 chapters available on there for you guys to read for free. So, you know, go on there. As I said, I update it every single Friday. So yeah, go on and check that out. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video. So if you missed my last video, I'm going to put it over here for you, so you can click on it and you can watch it and you can laugh and stuff. So I love you guys like glitter and penis, and I will see you. What kind of kiss goodbye was that? I do everything wrong. Okay, goodbye.